I forgot I have to mute my TV. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Lori. Let's see if we can get some people in here just for a few minutes. I'm going to share my stream with Twitter and Facebook. And the reason I'm sitting in here is Monterey, as you all know, my dog, puppy, more like. She doesn't like it when I sit in the kitchen. So I am here in the living room in hopes that she will let me do this. Okay, there's one. And Facebook. You just get down, Missy. Come on. Come over here. Get down. Come over here. Come on. Get up here. So anyway, I wanted to show you guys what I've been actually working on. Excuse me, madam. These are the bingo cards. As I told you, I created a spreadsheet that auto-generates the numbers. And because I have some Excel experience, I formulated the columns for each letter, B-I-N-G-O, to generate numbers between their corresponding, like B is 1 through 15, I is 16 through 30, N is 31 through 45, G is 46 through 60, and then O is 61 through 75. But I programmed each column, or each row, to formulate different numbers randomly. And it's not the same number each time. So these are all the bingo cards I have pre-printed. I'm going to have a hard copy of each one because when someone uses it, I'm going to mark their name on it. I have copies of them saved to my hard drive as well. So as I'm calling them out, I'm going to have you use a highlighter. It has to be a highlighter so I can still legibly read the numbers, preferably yellow. And then we will go and have you take a picture or scan it and send it to my email, which I will provide each my email. And then the winners, I will go through, I will have their card so I can the numbers that they've selected, and I can confirm everything. So, there'll be a validation process, and tiebreakers. I'll have to figure something out for tiebreakers. Maybe for tiebreakers, it will be whoever covers the most in so many calls, or the first one to cover all. I think I might just make it easy, and the first one to cover all is the one that wins the prize. So that's how the tiebreakers will work. So, hey, Minas. She's been pretty quiet today, and of course, when I go live, she wants to be rambunctious. You want to go outside? She hasn't been outside for most of the day because she took a bath, and I'll be right back. Come on. Back door. Yeah, it was kind of funny because we gave her bath in her swimming pool. So she was completely covered. All of her legs had mud all over them. So we gave her a bath in her swimming pool. And then we cleaned out her swimming pool. That would have been the best way. Yeah, so. And then these right here, going back to what I was talking about, these right here are some cards that I found online. And these right here are cards that I created them online, but I used the online software versus this one I created on my own. And if you notice, that's my picture. So these are just going to be in case we need extras in a quick way. I'm going to be creating these and putting them as I don't know how I'm going to name them, but I'm going to keep them separate from the ones that are auto-generated, so I know not to mess them up, because I have to go onto my spreadsheet to, in order to auto-generate them, I have to do something special to it. for it to auto generate. So once I do that, then it auto generates them. But I don't want them mixed in with these because these are not auto generated, and I don't want to mess that up. So I'll put them separate, but those will be extras in case it takes a while to create the other ones, and I can already have these ready. Everything's in PDF format that is saved to my hard drive. So the other game will be Hangman, and really all I got to do for that is I don't think I can do I wish there was a way we could do a whiteboard on here, but I don't think I don't know of any anyway, not right offhand. But I can use a dry erase board and hold it up, and the letters that are chosen, I can just fill them in with my dry erase marker. Or I can print out the stuff and just use each copy. That one might work out better. I haven't really done a whole lot with the Hangman game. I've been working diligently with this bingo to perfect it. I wouldn't call myself a perfectionist, but it's very close. It has to be perfect or I don't like it. And that's really all I've done as far as getting that prepared. I'm hoping that I can get some people in here. If you know anybody that likes bingo that has a YouTube account, they will have to be subscribed in order to win. That's the whole deal. Because eventually I'm going to have to pay for stuff. And the more subscribers I have, the more YouTube is going to pay me. So, but I don't get paid until I get I think it's 1,000 subscribers. But anyway, that's going to be a time coming, but we can play for fun until then. But that's the goal, and we can push for that goal. Whatever we can do at the time, we'll push for it. But that's the gist of it. I'm getting myself a little organized for it. I already had this clipboard, but I went out and bought me a binder with some folders, and just so I can organize everything, because that's how I work. And we'll see how everything goes. And there goes a yawn again. I don't understand why I keep doing that. I guess because I just took my shower and stuff, and I have been working diligently to get. I have 2 desktop computers. One of them won't work at all. I just tried to plug it in for the first time in 2 years since I got it moved, and it won't function. It won't turn on. The tower turns on, the monitor turns on, but something's wrong with the either it's a corrupt hard drive or maybe who knows. But I have a gaming desktop. Yes, I'm a gamer. I have a gaming desktop, and I got that turned on. I guess maybe because I had it in storage for so long, and there was a lot going on with that, and moving, and it wasn't really temperature controlled, so maybe I had to let it sit for a little while. But needless to say, it's back on. It's doing its updates. And then I had a laptop that it wouldn't come on either. So I discharged the battery to that, and then left it out. That was last weekend, and I just took the battery out, let it sit out all week, and obviously it wasn't plugged in. I unplugged everything, and then yesterday I went to go. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try. So I know that when you've had a battery in there for so long with no activity, technically you should take your battery out before you store it, before you store your laptop. It preserves the battery. And there's a lot of static discharge, whatever you call that. There's so when you disconnect the battery, press and hold the power button, and that releases all that extra power that might be going through there. Even though it hasn't been turned on in 2 years, it clears out all that extra electricity that might still be hanging out. So anyway, I did that. I left the battery out. I plugged it in to the AC adapter, and then plugged it into the wall. Came right on as soon as I hit the power button. I was like, oh, so that was the issue. So I did all the updates. Still no battery. I just made sure that I didn't accidentally unplug it or anything like that, or made sure my dog couldn't get a hold of it, because she's done some stuff like that. And then let it update all night. Today, I was still doing all the updates, along with my desktop, my gaming machine. Everything's all up to date now. And I plugged the battery in, and lo and behold, it says it's fully charged. I was like, okay, it's been unplugged. It's sitting on my table. I'm gonna put it in the bag, and I'll probably be using it more often. This one that I'm on, it's all good. It's actually a really good laptop. The other one's more like a business laptop, and it's got a really good graphics card in it. It's got a I forget, but anyway, it's a really good graphics card, and this one's just got a Microsoft Intel built-in graphics card, but that one's got a dedicated one, so it's actually better. And this one, my Z key popped off, and now it doesn't function, so I probably need to get a new keyboard installed. Other than that, the control, the shift, and the Z key, and maybe the won't work, because of some. I don't know if it's something got spilled on it. I don't know. Oftentimes I left my laptop turned on and open and everything, and anything can happen when you do that. So I go to work. I don't know what happens. At the time I had 2 beagle dogs, so anything could have happened. So anyway, that one is in better condition, but This one costs more. This one's an Asus laptop. So they don't make it anymore either. So I got it at a bargain deal. Well, I paid $500 and something for it. But anyway, the other one was a school laptop. So it's a lot better. Oh, shoot. I'm trying not to let it go through. But so anyway, I have that. I have this laptop. I have my iPad 10 or iPad 9th generation with an Apple Pen and my phone. That's how I'll be able to do my YouTube channel. And I'd like to have one computer to do like a bot so that it can, I want to run Restream. It's where you can broadcast your channel to different areas of the internet, like Facebook. So I could actually do a YouTube broadcast through Facebook Live. It broadcasts there, and I can do it on Twitter. I can do it on Twitch. I believe that you can do that. I'm just learning about Restream. So, but now that I have more computers, I can probably do that. So anyway. Today was the Indianapolis 500, and it's already over. Yesterday was another race at the racetrack, a different class of racing. And yeah, it's this happens every Memorial Day weekend. Is the Indianapolis 500. With the exception of the last, well, I think it happened last year, but the year before that, and the year before that, well, since 2020, well, it was 2 years, I think. Anyway, they shut the racetrack down because of COVID. So, you know, it's nice to have it back open and running and racing going on. I like racing. I don't know too many of the drivers nowadays. I was a race fan back when it was Rick Mears and Mario Andretti and Tony Stewart still races, or I think he does anyway. He might. Well, no, I think he retired and became an owner. But he was a driver. Janet Guthrie, the first woman driver of the IndyCar series. There's AJ Foyt, big known name. Who else? There's quite a few more. Danny Sullivan. But anyway, so those are the drivers that I knew. I was able to keep up with their stats. And nowadays I've kind of lost touch with it. Oh, shoot. So I don't know what the newer drivers are, what their stats are, you know, how well they did each year, the point standings and all that. So I I kind of fell off of the IndyCar wagon. So, yeah. I mean, I still enjoy watching it. This is the first year since the pandemic. I think last year they showed it live. Actually, last year I believe there was not people allowed in the stands. They did the race with no spectators. I believe that's how it was. So everybody was able to watch it online or on TV. Whew. Hold on a second. She wants in again. What are you doing, Nikki? And of course, she's thirsty now. Sorry, I'm trying to air dry my hair. So anyway, I'm talking to myself, so I'm running out of things to talk about. But hopefully we can get some humans in here, so I'm not talking to myself. So I actually didn't think I was going to get started on time because I was still working on computers and stuff, and I lost track of my time, and I was like, oh, whoops. I better go get ready. So I got my laptop fired up because this one was completely shut down and unplugged. So my laptops are older. I got this one in 2015, so it's 7 years old. Yeah, it's 7 years old. Still does good, but it's aged. So, and then my desktop is actually it's the same year. I got it the same year. So they're all 7 years old. I think my other laptop is actually a little bit younger, but not by a lot. I think in 2019 or 2020, I had satellite service, and anything connected to my network, internet-wise, was protected. I paid extra for it, but it was protected to spyware, damage, anything. If they couldn't fix it, they would replace it. And I had a school laptop that just stopped working, but I was having some network issues, slowing down and junk and getting phone calls from people pretending to be Microsoft and all that. Yeah. I've been getting those. And I didn't fall for it, but I was getting them. But needless to say, my, my laptop's really slowed down quite a bit. And because of this replacement service that I pay extra for, $50, and that basically paid for the shipping there and back. I shipped it to them with the power cord. If it was a desktop, it would be everything that they need to turn it on. But needless to say, I sent it to them. They sent me back the hard drive, and basically said that they couldn't fix it. So they were replacing it. They gave me an option of 2 computers. Two laptops. One was the other one that is sitting over there. Another one was one of lesser value. And so, because I purchased my laptop through school, it was a business laptop. It didn't have a camera, I know that, but had everything else, and it was a pretty powerful computer, or pretty powerful laptop, because I was in billing and coding, and I had to do multiple. It had to be able to multitask. So I ended up getting it's a Dell Inspiron 15. It's a really nice computer, but it's got like I wouldn't say a high end, definitely not a high end. I don't even know if I want to say a low end, but probably a little above a low end. I wouldn't even say medium end, but the graphics card, like I said earlier, it's got a pretty decent graphics card, and it's got dedicated memory for that. So not a bad deal. And I might have to do that with that computer. $50. Sends it off, and they either send it back to me fixed, or they send me another one. But they refurbish anything, like, if they decide that they can't fix that one, what they will do is they will buy parts for it and offer it as a refurb. They will get it working, but for what they have a certain time frame they have to do it in. So I think what they do is they decide, is it going to be a quick fix? If not, we're going to take care of it. We're going to set it to the side for right now and get her another one. So I think that's how they handle it. But it's worth it. I have 2 other laptops, and what I'd like to do is get them fixed and then have them factory reset, clean, wipe the hard drives. Sorry, wipe the hard drives clean professionally, and then maybe, there's somebody out there who would like a laptop. We'll see. I don't know if I can do that or not, but we'll see. I will probably donate them. Are you comfy? She's using me as a stand, I guess. So anyway, that's what that's about, and that's how I got that laptop. But I'm so glad that my gaming machine back to working again. I think it just needed a rest. And my laptop is good to go now. So we'll see how long that lasts. And like I said, they're 7 years old. That one's probably a little less than 7, but getting up there in age. So I can't leave them on, like I am used to. So one of these days I will get new ones. But for right now, these are going to get used until I can't use them no more. So, but I'm kind of eager to get started with this and the Hangman. So, like I said, if you know anybody who wants to, get away from everything, I encourage you to forward them to the channel. The sole mission here is to break away from all the monotony in your life and have some fun. Enjoy a little bit of time for you. And you never know. Maybe that's all you need, and your day has a complete turnaround. So that's my mission with this channel, to turn everybody's life into something happy. And whatever I got to do to get that done. Come up with games. We can have a puzzle time. I actually like to build puzzles. Because you build the outside first. That's really the easy part. And then you got to do the center. So, but before I can do a puzzle, I have to have a table, or at least one that I can forfeit at any given time. Can't really use my kitchen table. But anyway, so I'll probably start off with just small puzzles, something I can do in one night. And who knows? We'll see. We shall see. But I myself can use a little bit of time away for me. So, it's not just about me helping anybody else. It's me too. So we can all have fun and enjoy the hour or whatever that we have. And if we stay longer, we stay longer. Life's short. You got to live it as best as you can. So we will make it the best that we can. And like I said, we'll do it for fun, for starters. And then, once I have enough people in here, we can actually do this for prizes. But for right now, we'll just do it for fun and see where it goes. It's more like a test run as well. So playing it for fun, we're just, if there's any kind of glitches, we'll figure out how to fix them, and then we can, have a smooth sailing. So, but yeah, we'll shoot. We'll have fun, and I don't have much more to talk about. I know I spend a lot of my time playing the Candy Crush, and so it takes your time, and you forget about stuff, so it helps. And eventually I can be cooking. I've been told that I make some monster killer pizzas. So, yeah, we'll see about that. um, but I have a pizza stone now, so that should be interesting. I've never had. Me myself, I've never had pizza that's on a off of pizza stone that was homemade. Um, it's always been professional or frozen. um, so we'll see. We'll see how that goes as well, and that'll be fun. Um, get to play in the dough. um, but other than that, of course, I encourage you to leave comments if this is something that you want to engage in. Then I encourage you to subscribe first off. You'll get to see me go live. I will be getting back to the Saturday things. Right now, my job is slowing down on overtime. So, for at least the next couple of months. So, for now, until I go back to doing overtime, I will strictly use the Saturday video for informational purposes only. Like if I need to move up or move my stream to later in the day or in the evening rather, then that's what I'll use that for. Oh Lord, I don't know what's going on every time I'm sitting here. Maybe it's the glasses. Maybe I'll try it without the glasses. I can't read nothing. But until I go back to doing overtime, that's what I'm going to use that for. I think it gives me time to, getting yard work done, getting housework done, because I work during the week. But we'll see. We'll see how everything goes. They're saying it might pick back up in July. The company I work for has containers that are portside, and they haven't made it here yet, and that's been for a couple months. So, yeah, we're waiting for that, and then we're gonna get bombarded. I just feel it. We're gonna be working so much overtime and Sundays and everything else. Money. I'm an overtime person. I will work it if it's offered, or at least I try to. So when things start picking up, I will start doing my video, my uploads. Saturdays are my uploads when I do them. It won't be. I won't be doing it every time unless I'm doing it, because those will be like short videos. I don't want them to be long. But we'll just do those when I'm back to doing my overtime again, because they'll be in the early morning is when I'll be recording them. The sun won't even be up probably. So yeah. So I guess if you have any questions, feel free to post them in the comment section. I do get my messages through the app, so don't hesitate to leave a message. if you have any questions, do that also. Leave a message in the comment section. I do tend to reply when it's a question. I know there's been someone that's posted comments, and I haven't replied to them because I was talking to them in chat. They weren't quite, I guess, understanding that I wasn't. I guess they haven't done a live before, but they were messaging in the comment section instead of in the chat. So they understand now, but yeah. So anyway, I do respond. I do want to let everybody know I don't really speak any other languages. I know a hair bit of Spanish, but only enough to say I don't speak it. No español. I took German in school, but I'm not fluent. So English is preferred. And of course, there is translator. So if you don't understand how to say it in English, use the Google Translator. It's decent. That's what I use when I communicate with my coworkers because they're Spanish. And it helps. It really does. It helps to break that barrier of not being able to communicate at all to communicating a little, It has to be through text, of course, but it's better than not at all. So I encourage you, if you understand English but don't really know how to speak it, I encourage you to use the Google Translator. But anyway, I'm open for suggestions and questions, and I encourage you to use the platform to speak if you need to. If you are looking for help with something, I can try to help. And maybe we can do some investigating during the next live if you have a question in between this one and the next one, or whenever. We can utilize the platform to find out together. So anyway, I don't have anything else, I don't think. We'll work on puzzles and all that in the coming times. It's not going to be something immediate because I need to get me a table that I can, maybe a fold out table or something that I can use to put my laptop on and also build a puzzle. So we'll see. Or if it's something that I can finish during a stream, then I can just use my table. But needless to say, I don't have a table other than my kitchen table to work it on. And I don't have any puzzles. So I would have to come up with puzzles. So, and then someone was telling me about diamond art. That sounds so fun and relaxing to do. So we'll look into that also. I have to locate some. I'm not an artist, so I can't really draw. So we'll figure out some fun things to do. And if you have any ideas that you would like to input, then feel free to let me know. My ears are open, and so are my eyes. But we will see how everything goes with this bingo. Like I said, I do want to test run it, but I need to get some folks in here to do the test run. So, if you know anybody who likes to play bingo, invite them in. Even if they subscribe temporarily. It's if you don't try it, you don't know. So, but I think I'm gonna call it an evening here in a few minutes. I will wait a few anyway to see if anybody comes in. Someone went to sleep. Whoa. I wouldn't say I'm tired, but I don't know if it's because I'm relaxed now because I've had a shower. That's probably what it is. I've been digging in my garage for stuff, so I got a little bit dirty when I was working on my laptop and computer. So when I was trying to work on the big computer that won't work. So. I don't have any comments. And oh, we can also share recipes. That's another thing. Yeah, I don't have any messages from anybody. All right. Well, I don't think anybody's going to leave me any questions. So I'm probably ahead and end it. And nothing else. We'll see you next Sunday. But I hope we all have a wonderful weekend, the rest of it. Tomorrow is Memorial Day, so please make sure that you are remembering those who's sacrificed their lives for your freedom, and be with your loved ones, And I hope you all take care of yourselves, but always take care of each other. And I'll see you next week. Bye.